I'm Todd Grish. First up, the Bulldozer from the United States of America, Terri Belter Harper.
This bout is...
Usually you don't need a weather report. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. She wasn't ready for that counter. This is a high-octane battle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Neither fighter willing to slow down. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fighting that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nobody home with that hook. The perfect counter lands. That punch landed. Beautiful counter punch. This fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. I wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
And there's the bell for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Nice counter shot by her. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. She scores with that counter. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. She got clipped by that counter. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Good counter shot by her. Misses with the straight left. Punch, counter punch. That uppercut does not score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
Back up there, focus, and you'll be on top.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Another scoring shot there. Throws the jab but does not score. Good counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This has been a very competitive round, and down goes the bulldozer. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Well done with that counter shot. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Focus, we've got a minute. Just breathe, focus again. Once you're back out there, get your boxing back on.
Okay, I'm happy. I like it.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh my, that's a game changer. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A perfect counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will uphold that thought? The defense failed them. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You are right.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on.
On to the 6th round. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. She catches and counters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Holding nothing back here in the round. Terri Harper just got rocked. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw. There's the bell to start round 7. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Gotta change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. A Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. You still want to fight?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, you're...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and she's got an impressive lead here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
What a massive upset this would... One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took her out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.